Hey everybody, Justin here. I appreciate you checking out this channel. Just wanted to chit chat about some stuff I'm thinking of putting in the house. Just kind of playing around with some ideas. So we already have a rain barrel going on. Actually, we have two, but the other one we had put years ago by the garden over here. There's like a little pole. There's the pole. And of course, it wasn't very efficient because we didn't hook it up to anything like feeding into the rain barrel. We just kind of sat it there. But every once in a while, it built up enough we could, water these little small gardens, no problem. But this rain barrel actually, fills up significantly, during rain. So, and I was thinking about getting one for other gutters, maybe ones in the front yard behind that fence over there. They're pretty easy to install and they're easy to build from reclaimed kind of food grade drums, and easy to install, easy to maintain. It's not much to them. You can get ones that look a lot better, of course. Like if we had one in the front yard, I'd probably make it look a little better than how I installed this one. This was the first one I did. But I'm also thinking of looking into some wind turbines. I think I can get one here if it's like a small one. And again, when I say wind turbine, I'm not looking at something to like completely replace the power that we would use at the house for the whole day, but just something to supplement it, right? Something that it could be stored in a battery and we could use, and it would offset. You're just looking at offset, and they have some really nice vertical axis ones that, they look like works of art when they spin around. So I'm really looking forward to maybe purchasing one of those in the future from Harmony Turbines or from another one. I mean, but just the idea. And we have space for one here. I mean, there's definitely space away from some trees. Could make it slightly higher. If I can put it on the roof, which I have no idea if I can or not. I mean, today's kind of windy. So kind of where that smokestack is over there, this thing, it's really ugly. Possibly mounting it over there would be great. See, it's really gusty today. It's perfect, and that's even higher off the ground. And that smokestack, we were using it for a furnace, which now we just use these white pipes on the wall for a more high efficiency furnace. So this, I believe we're not even using this stack. We might be using it for the gas water heater or something, but maybe we can route that out some other way. It's just a really old, and this thing is like, rusting and falling apart anyway. We're also planning on putting eventually like a little dog run over here. There's this old garden they had that's always in the shade, and kind of limbs overhang it a little bit. So I'd have to figure out what to do with that. But in any case, we're thinking of putting a dog run over there. Just a cement slab with some structure to it. And possibly you could mount it on there, on the top of that. That's an idea also. And if we look at our yard, down towards that little greenhouse, it slopes down towards that, but then it goes uphill. Sorry about the sun. It goes uphill towards that play structure. So over here, which is in the back part of our yard, would be the highest point of our yard. So maybe it could build like a little structure where the play structure is, because that also, my son is almost outgrown of that. I mean, technically is, but still likes using it. But I think maybe if there's like a slab there, that would also be an idea. So anyways, just some things I'm playing around with, trying to look at, when I did the rain barrel stuff, I really like looking into the theories of the ideas of prepping, of sustainable energy, things like that, and saying, okay, what can I do with water, with solar, with wind, all that stuff. Solar is a little tricky for us because in the winter it's actually okay, but as you can see, we have four oak trees right here, and when it's not winter, our top of our house is pretty much covered except for the front of the house. The front of the house, that could possibly work for solar panels. So you know, I just have to figure out. My dog is just like rubbing herself in these leaves over here. Love watching her play because she's still kind of outgrowing the puppy stage. I mean, she's like a little over 3 years old. Look at her. She's looking at a squirrel. Squirrel running along the fence. Running along the fence by the compost pile over there. There it is. And she's like staring it down. Every once in a while we get foxes and she just goes crazy. Foxes. Anyways, just some things I'm thinking about. But yeah, I'm really thinking about, of all the things I just mentioned, I'm really thinking about wind turbine stuff. I really like the idea of generating power, storing it in some battery, and then we could use that for, you know, whatever the heck we want, just to offset. And I really wouldn't care if it, say, pays for itself over 10 years or anything like that. I think it would just be cool to have. I mean, just the idea would be kind of fun, and just kind of playing around. So anyways, that's all I got. So I will see you next video. Bye bye.